What's going on, Steez? What time is it? It's our favorite time. It's Halloween!
And because it's October, I feel compelled to remind everybody that we still remain the DJs that like to spin it, mix it, throw it back, and dissect it. We got a little special Halloween mix for you.
Side note, if you're not watching YouTube on this one, you are missing out because
Missing
Castle
out hard.
and I decided to dress up for this one. I am in a costume that's unanticipated.
I'm excited to know what you are because
Castle's going to make magic with this. So
okay.
I am wearing a blue wig, which Castle and I have worn on numerous costumes. Thing 1, Thing 2.
That's the only time I ever decided to don
I was
a
Blue Man one time.
That's right, yeah. So that was you.
So 2. And then this costume. And then I'm also in Green Man outfit, which ideally Castle's going to do his magic with a editor and see if he can pull it off. Where, I don't know, maybe stuff's going to be happening with the green.
This is the kind of thing I don't want to
with the green. You know?
See, I assumed you were an alien given the blue and green combination of everything. But like sometimes when it comes to
have a Katy Perry feel to me.
A little bit. Like Katy Perry after the light comes on after 3 a.m. You're like, holy shit! I thought I was dancing with Katy Perry.
That's not Katy Perry.
And then it was like it ended up being this. That's.
And he's gonna find out that he's been chatting with.
No.
And then that's no good.
Anyways, you guys get it.
Looks good in the dark.
Freaks come out at night,
which actually segues into
our actual beat
that we're doing right now.
Exactly.
The Freaks come out at night, especially when they turn on the lights at 2:30 in the morning, and you were dancing in a dark strobe light with what you thought was Katy Perry costume, and then it ends up being because that's not good.
And honestly, let's be honest. Once you pass 10 o'clock, right? 10 o'clock, like 9 o'clock is still kind of people getting home from work and like late, but still 10 o'clock gets a little crazy. And then it gets 11. And then it gets like
We'll be talking
crazy.
about like if we're out on the scene or something.
Yeah,
like that?
you're just say we're out at night in a town in the middle of 7th Street, Los Angeles. Why would we be there? That's a little too deep.
I might. If I was
some type of
given a
nice
reason to.
area of clubbing in any city you want to come up with, right? So you're there, and it's 10 o'clock. Things aren't really popping off. If you're in New York, nothing's happening. If you're in California, things are just starting to pop off, right? Things are going, but it's nothing crazy. 11 o'clock hits. A little crazier. Nothing crazy, though. 12 anywhere is usually a good time, right?
Yeah,
midnight anywhere.
Even in Vegas.
Yeah, anywhere. 12 o'clock's right where things are like, all right, let's see what we're getting into. 1 o'clock. Things are starting.
Even the places that will suck and be like, we're going to call it early. They might have like a 30-minute at least period during like 12 to 12:30.
12 you should be where you're going to be and you start figuring things out. 1 o'clock, depending on where you are. Again, New York, things are getting crazy. Things are starting to build up.
Starting to pick up.
California, things are starting to end. You better start finding, where you're going to be ending after 1:30.
I wouldn't say that. What, at 12:30? You're saying
1 at 1.
Oh, 1. Yeah, people got to start figuring out what's
happening after.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to focus on is the freak situation happening. At 1 o'clock, more freaks are out.
Yeah.
The freaks are on the dance floor.
That's when the freaks start to come out at night.
And they're out. But really, if anybody's out from 2 to that 5 a.m. period, out and about walking and not either doing yoga or getting ready for work in the morning, let's be honest, you're probably a freak.
Freaks come out.
The freaks come out between 2 and 5 at night.
2 and 5, yeah. Definitely.
Nothing good's happening there.
Yeah. I would say it definitely depends what city you're in. A city like Las Vegas that never sleeps. We've had times where we're like walking around and
I've had times where it's 5. It's like, wait a minute, what time is it?
Depending on now, maybe we've been there at Halloween, which we have several times. Sometimes maybe like after 2 is actually when like the most people are like actually out and about, depending on what day of the week it is and such. But yeah, in a normal city at 2 to 5, nothing good has happened. That's when the freaks are out. And, it's probably best to, like, just take your trick-or-treatings inside and cut your candy and, like, start eating some Snicker bars or something like that. Because there's no reason to be out at that point.
Nothing.
I would say.
I've had some good things happen. I've had some great.
Same. All right, but
But anyway, usually only bad things happen between that 2 and 5.
well, that's when the freaks come out.
That's when the
Okay,
freaks. With that said, we got Whodini with the freaks come out at night, and we got actually a couple songs we're gonna dissect.
We got a solid Halloween
in the
mix for
theme
y'all.
of Halloween, and make sure we focus on the freak part. That's why I'm rocking the fit. Right?
I don't know if you saw this, but I'm the Pumpkin King.
You got the Pumpkin King over here. You got
Sup
the Green
with it.
Man.
And if you're only listening to it, you definitely
You don't know
didn't
what the
see
hell we're
this,
talking
but-
about.
By the way, this suit is like the best fitting suit I own.
It does look good.
And
right?
I got it
Right
at
on the
like
neck.
Party City.
Has good shoulder
I'm
length.
David Pumpkins. You know what I mean?
I love it.
Which, by the way, Tom Hanks, I heard in an interview talk about when he was David Pumpkins. He said that this was just a Party City suit. It fit him perfectly. Fit me perfectly. This is the best Party City outfit that's ever existed. So, shout out to Party City. You guys know what you're doing around Halloween. And Treasure Chest in Hermosa Beach.
And
You know, same
Party
costume.
City is no longer.
It's not a thing anymore? No. Where are people getting their costumes from?
I don't know. Not Party City.
Discos don't open till after dark, and it ain't till 12 till the party really starts. And I always had to be home by 10, right before the fun was about to begin. Crowds of people lined up inside and out, just for one reason, to rock the house. But in the daytime, the streets were clear. You couldn't find a good freak anywhere, cause the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. Freaks come out. The freaks come out at night.
See, even Whodini agrees.
Who is Whodini, by the way?
You know, I don't know. Is this the only song he came out with?
I've never heard of him outside of this. And
But for some reason we know it's like, oh, it's Whodini. Like, but we never. You're right. Have we ever looked this up?
oh, no, wait. They also had the one. First of all, I don't know if it's a group or a person, but they also had the one that's like, friends.
How many of us?
have
Wait. Friends. How many of us have them?
Friends.
They're with us to the end. Let's be friends. Should we find that song? Anyway, I'm not gonna look it up right now.
I actually only know that song's Whodini because of next Friday when Day Day and Roach are tied up and they're like singing.
How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends.
Shut the fuck up! I don't even like Whodini.
Shut the fuck up! I don't even like Whodini.
I don't even like Whodini.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remember that. I wanted to get some of the lyrics because he does a whole rap there. And discos don't open until after dark, and it ain't 12 till the party really starts. And
See, we said that. Yeah. Didn't we say that?
12, we called it, yeah. And I always had to be home by 10. Sucks. You guys Mormon? I'm sorry.
Yeah, why did you get me home 10? My mom even let me stay out till
10?
like 11. 10 is like...
I haven't been told I had to be home by 10 since I was... Yeah, not
10?
since I was 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, not since I was 10.
And right before the fun was about to begin, crowds of people lined up inside and out. Just one reason to rock the house, but you couldn't... Are these not rhyming, or is it just me? I'm just saying it badly, probably.
Yeah, but you're not doing it the right way.
Oh, it's like that, yeah. It's that 90s... That 80s New York style of
You don't have
rapping.
to rhyme
Yeah,
if you're doing it this way because the sound sounds like it's the same thing I'm doing.
You didn't... Oh, man, you almost landed a plane on it.
I tried.
You couldn't find a good freak anywhere, cuz freaks come out at night.
Freaks come out. Anyway, Whodini, Freaks come out.
But that's not the only song
That's not it.
that has been about freaks that we could also throw on a good Halloween rager.
I want you guys to have 3 seconds to think about another song that says freaks in it. Go. 1.
Time's up.
That's right. Missy Elliott.
She
Get
also
your freak on.
also made a song about freaks doing stuff.
She did.
Actually, she was just talking about getting your freak on. God damn, I had to pull up the other lyrics. I'm not going to pull up the lyrics on that. I already know what they are.
But
Missy Elliott.
with that said, from our DJ background, people don't want to hear the actual songs. They want to like, what else you got? Are you just going to play the song that people play? No. Castle, we came up with the mix. We're going to have the Missy Elliott with the Whodini track mixing early 2000s with the late 80s.
And just celebrate Halloween with it.
And just celebrate Halloween. So this Missy, Whodini, come on.
Trick or treat! the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla, holla. People sing around. Now people gather round.
Acapulco.
Get your freak on. 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 People you know.
Just straight up screaming on this track now. Oh,
What do you think, man?
I loved it. I feel like we should have just done that from the beginning, which is that
Probably would have sounded better, like more
we
Halloween-ish from the beginning.
Yeah.
No,
We spent way too much time on Whodini, discussing Whodini. I wanted to get straight up into the Halloween aspect of it, which is what that song does.
Well, I feel like the visuals, if people are watching on YouTube, I feel like they got a really strong
Well,
dose of
we
Halloween.
brought that home. We brought that home.
This is all this is doing is focusing people to subscribe and like. You see what I did there? You're supposed to do that. Like, apparently every podcast and everybody does this shit.
All right, here's a question for you. What do you think is the best age to experience Halloween?
8.
Did you just combine 6, 7, and 8?
I was going like through the ages. I was like 5.
I think you nailed it.
I was like
though.
5 is too young, and then I went to 6. I was like still.
I
not
think the way
remembering.
you said that was actually perfect. Because like I think 6, 7, and 8 is like when you first really get to like embrace Halloween.
You're
Because
letting
like
your parents,
those first few years, like your parents are just like putting you in an outfit, and you're too
5,
young to really
you still
enjoy
don't really
it.
know what's happening.
6, 7, and 8, you're starting to be like a little.
But you
bit
remember
more
there's
into
candy.
it.
You're like, wait, I remember this. Like this is
You
a big
know
event.
what it is now. You can
Yeah,
go
yeah.
socialize with your friends. You're excited to go trick or treating.
Yes.
Those are the prime trick or treating ages right there. Like you spend like
And
the
then
months
8,
leading
and
up.
then 8 is the
All of them.
prime top.
Yeah,
right? You know what you know what
spend
outfit you want. You
Yeah,
can you
yeah.
actually be the character. Like if you want to be Batman, you are Batman.
You spend
for
the
night.
month leading up being like, oh, I'm looking at. I remember I used to get excited to. You get like a Kmart catalog at the house. Like I don't know, they would just send it in the mail, and I remember they would have like the costumes, and I would start looking at it and being like, oh, do I like it? Of course, they're all super basic ass store costumes. Like this is what a ninja. You could be a ninja, and it'd be like some kid just say, "This is a Power Ranger," you know.
Yeah.
But you'd still you get the ideas flowing, and it was.
I was a clown
exciting.
way too many times for some reason.
Dude, remember the experience when you would go? Yeah, I could totally believe that. or the feeling when you would go costume shopping, you'd go to one of those stores, you'd always run into like some of your friends that were also there. You're like, what are you looking at? I'm like, oh man, and they'd have the random machines in the background as you're walking. This is something I also still love about Party City when I would see it. They'd be like, happy Halloween. There'd be like just these devices that are making sounds. That is all to me part of the Halloween experience. You know, I love the store shopping experience.
Here's a question for you. It's never ended for us because we obviously picked it back up later in life and love Halloween parties and all the stuff that we did, Vegas and stuff
That
like
was
that.
the next thing I'm getting to. Yeah, but yeah, go ahead.
When did it end?
All right, so that's why I was asking, like, what age is prime? So that's the initial prime, I would say.
8. And then you kind of stay up there for 8, 9, 10. You kind of stay there, right?
And then
it's almost like a plateau stays.
There's a period of time where then Halloween sort of becomes like a confusing thing. Like when you hit that age where you're like, I think I'm kind of too old to like go trick or treating now.
I remember. You know how?
What
I
do I
remember
do?
exactly when that was.
Yeah, like middle school age range around there. You're like, what do we? And then what I remember we do is we'd be like, let's take a silly string and like go like hit stop signs with it, or like,
Hey,
like
you were a badass kid.
like, oh, maybe we TP some stuff, or like that was like that was the most exciting thing you come up with, because like you're also too young to like really go enjoy the party aspect of it. You know what I mean? So there's an awkward phase, as is the case with a lot of life at that age, to be honest.
Yep.
And then I feel like once you get to like college age, you can really start to like
Late
fully
high school,
embrace
college,
the new fun that Halloween presents. And like now we're back into the costume phase, and you get to experience a whole new awesomeness that is costumes.
Like this.
It's like that. And also the females, they start really bringing it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sexy toothbrushes and stuff like
Get
that.
sexy toothbrushes left and right. You got
What?
sexy ninja over here.
Sexy ninjas.
Sexy Mortal Kombat. Sexy Street
tulip.
Fighter.
Have you seen a sexy tulip? I've seen
I
those.
haven't. I'm down to. I've seen a
How about
sexy
a non-sexy
loofa.
anything?
Mouth House, where we used to have a party every year, I remember seeing a whole group of girls, a whole squad that showed up as sexy loofahs. There was like 5 of them, different colors, and it was like
Loofahs.
yeah.
What a
They all just
fantastic-
had like their
what a
whole body
fantastic-
was like a loofah, but then like
but ridiculous
everything else.
outfit.
But you know they had their legs like looking all great and stuff like that with it. The rest of it, like I love creativity. I love sexiness. I love funniness. There's a lot of great ways to enjoy like and to go about how you do the Halloween costume. Oh man,
Yeah. Well.
battery's dead.
Oh no.
No, it's fine. I've been charging the other one.
All right. Well, I'll keep it going then. You know when I knew that Halloween was kind of done for me I think I was around 13, and I remember Halloween coming. I was like, I don't have a costume, but I want candy because we were still addicted to candy at 13, right? So I go grab a pillowcase. And I go, and I was still a baseball player this time. I go grab a helmet, a baseball helmet, and I put the helmet on backwards. That was my Halloween costume. I was just a person with a backwards helmet on. To be honest, that was all. That's all I was. I really didn't think past it. But that's when I knew because people were looking at me like you shouldn't be coming around.
I specifically remember in the 7th grade, my costume was wearing a Dodger hat with like an Indian shirt. And that was like my costume, and I was just like, I'm a baseball player. Yeah, because that's exactly it. Like at that age range, you're like, I don't really want to go all out. It just felt like, what am I going all out for? Like, I'm not gonna like go like trick or treating now.
But you
There's
are
not,
because
like,
you want the candy. I wanted the candy.
I might have even still gone just because I was like, we can go like still snag some candy with it, and I would be excited to do it. But like, yeah, but there wasn't like a crazy Halloween party to go at that stage. There wasn't like you're in a costume contest. It was an awkward stage, but that's what I'm saying. But one of my favorite things about like what the entire costume industry of Halloween brings is like you get to see the different people's creativity. They combine costumes. Like I was saying, I was LeBron James Bond once. Like I like a good like name costume combination like that, ZZ Top Gun, something like that.
Oh yeah, you're great at the combinations.
I always liked it. Like when somebody asks you,
LeBron
like, "What
Bond,
are you?"
dude.
When I see somebody with a good something, and I'm just like, "Wait, is that what this is?" And like you kind of piece it together. That is like one of my top 3 favorite things about like good Halloween parties. Like when you see somebody's costume, you're like, "Oh my god, dude! I see what you did there." My daps are out immediately. Well done.
Nice.
Well done.
Nice.
I love this. I love what I've
never
everything
been good
I'm
at that.
seeing
I've
here.
never been good at that. Cass is much better at those. I just kind of
Justin usually just throws on a wig and like a green man suit.
and just be
what
ridiculous.
you're seeing right here. Yeah.
Yes.
This is usually what it is.
I don't really have a mind for it. I'm kind of a freak. Let's be honest.
That's usually what he goes for. Is like the freak comes out at night,
Yeah,
and
come
then
out.
when we'd be in Vegas, he would run out crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes as like
my
thing 1 and
goodness.
thing 2. That was like
That
a
was classic. Yeah,
That was a
for some
favorite of
reason
ours.
it brought out my inner craziness when I was a
Your
thing.
inner
like, you gotta
freak.
just be this guy. I got another song. I don't know what it is. I haven't heard it before,
Uh-oh.
but it's Dracula Freaks, and it says Halloween in the.
sounds
thing,
like the
so
right time of year to play.
Let's see what we got.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sounds like something you'd hear at Party City.
Dracula, 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 Dracula.
Subtracks.
It's really Halloweenish. That's like the perfect.
Hell yeah.
That piano, organ. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Dracula.
What'd you think?
I love it. You want to know what it actually reminded me of?
What?
Nosferatu. Here's the thing. Remember the beginning, like, organs of that song? You were telling me, like, oh, that sounds like Halloween, doesn't it? And it's like, absolutely it does. And it reminded me of one time. So, like I said, I used to always have like a Halloween party at my house every year. I remember one year I was like, this room, I just wanted to have a certain vibe. Not necessarily like party music. Like, what's like a Halloween vibe I could inject into it? Mm-hmm. And I came across the original Nosferatu on YouTube. You can find it right now. It's there. I've tried to watch it a couple times. If you
By the
can
way,
actually...
you sound, I know, nothing crazy with this, but you sound fantastic when you say that word.
Nosferatu?
Oh, man, my
goodness. It's a cool name. If you're not familiar with what Nosferatu is, it's one of the original like horror movies. It literally goes back to the silent film era about a vampire who was like, crazy thing about like the 20s is like the guy looks like a vampire in it. It's creepy as fuck, especially the fact that it's been that old and everything. But like I said, it's what do you...
I was just being a freak.
Oh, okay. You were about to pull down the whole microphone, so I had to stop you.
That's called getting freaky, dude.
Okay. It's not my favorite form of freak is to fuck up the whole set.
I mean, yeah.
I've already done that once today. So, Nosferatu, super creepy looking movie in the 20s. Silent film, right? Uh-huh. The whole sound of it is literally just this creepy, like sounding like organ. You know, it's one of those ones where they like say something and then it goes to like the words and like I've tried to watch it. God bless you if you actually have the energy and focus to figure out what's happening in that movie.
I'm gonna watch it on the way home.
I have a phone in my hand. I'm gonna end up looking at my phone while but the vibe is there. That's the point. It's great Halloween background vibes. If you're around people and you just kind of want to feel like the Halloween vibe in the area of like kind of old school Halloween magic. I'm looking it up now. Actually, I'm gonna play it in there.
Nosferatu. So
literally, I'm just gonna play the movie in the background, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
It's just an excellent background vibe. You could have it on the screen, so you don't have to even watch it, because like nobody's actually gonna sit there and watch it. But every time you look at the screen, you might see some old timey like black and white Halloween shit, and it'll just have like the same organ playing the whole time. Yeah, this is it right here. I'm going to spend about 20 seconds and skip around this entire movie, okay? It's like a 2-hour movie, silent movie. And here's what it sounds like as you skip around.
Get the new iPhone 17 Pro and a new iPad and Apple One.
Oh, so they had more of like a new...
They had Verizon ads
going. Verizon ads.
You got to remember that when you're playing something on YouTube. It's going to do that. And look at how crazy like old school...
They just basically had an organ player. Like
it's just an organ player because back then they used to just and look at it switches to like words and stuff.
Okay.
Back then they used to actually have the person playing this the whole time. Let's jump ahead again.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is perfect Halloween.
Your wife has a beautiful neck. That's the words
you're
that
kind
just
of a
popped
freak,
up.
huh, man?
Hey, what time of night is it?
You're not as freaky as a PD.
Look at how freaky this guy is, dude. Look at this guy. Look at Nosferatu. Look at Nosferatu right here. Look at this guy. So they gotta put the words on the screen real quick, and it's gotta stay there for a minute. Look at how gnarly this dude looks. That dude's like a real world vampire, and like, there's something about the fact that it looks real in the 20s that makes this guy like extra creeps.
Does Nosferatu know that his nose is no longer
Ferratuing?
I don't know. I just try to do.
Look at this. How are we supposed to read all this?
I try to do as much alliteration.
There's
as possible.
this is like reading a Bible verse. Everything's in cursive and like back then they used to have to be like wait.
All right, that's enough Nosferatu. It's kind of creeping me out. It's kind of freaking me out.
It is,
lack of better words, freaking me out. Right?
This is. I'm telling you, people. Like
somebody's
falling off a bridge.
Okay.
All right. Freaks are coming out tonight. I'm telling you. Just a little life hack side note, like for your next Halloween party, if you want a room that's like not like just party music, Nosferatu, the 1922 silent film, great Halloween background stuff.
Great background.
You can thank me later with a giant Twix bar. Actually, no, I want the Reese's, the cups with they give you 4. I used to be psyched on those. Those were good ones.
Oh, you're talking about the family pack.
But that was like the king size. Like if you're getting king size, if you have an option, I think I'm going Reese's because you're getting 4 of them. You can like, otherwise other candy bars you're gonna have to like, if you want to like save them, which is something I used to always do, you're gonna Have to take a few bites and then like
Reese's
save
are
it.
dangerous, man. Reese's are dangerous.
Are you going two-faced with it now? I can't. I'm only seeing this side of your face, so
Yeah.
that is Nosferatu creepy right there.
All right.
Hey,
He knows.
freaks come out at night.
All right, man. Well, I mean, that's happy Halloween, Castle. By the way, I don't know if you people knew this, but
You did this whole thing talking through a mask, because now that's exactly what it sounds like.
This is my birthday.
That's right.
This is also Castle's birthday.
It's our birthday season.
And there's a reason why we really love Halloween. Because every time Halloween comes around, we dress up. And dressing up means it's birthday season. And birthday season means we getting crazy. Are we going to Vegas this year, Cass? Have we decided? People, join us in Vegas.
I think we just decided now.
If you guys comment and join us in Vegas, we will all meet at the I don't know what it is.
And they're going to play this jam.
Probably not the main ones. But we'll go to like a sidebar and play this jam. And
you would party at a place that plays that music. Admit it. You would.
I would get a little freaky. Let's be honest. I would get a little freaky. A lot of freaky. I'd get a lot of freaky.
Which is fine, because when you're in Vegas, you're going to be out at night. Guess who comes out then? The freaks come out. Yeah, it just keeps going in the same loop, huh?
Here it comes.
Missy be putting it down. I'm the hottest round. I told y'all mother, y'all can stop me now. Listen to me now. I'm lasting 20 rounds. And if you want me, then come on get me now. Is you with me now? The biggie bounce. I know you dig the way I switch my style. Holla. People sing around. The people gather round. The people jump around. Get your feet on. Get your feet on. Get your feet on. Get your feet on.
Happy Halloween, y'all.
Get your feet on.
Next!